Let's talk about where to put HiFAL on your mix bus. There's three potential places that I might put HiFAL. First, I might put it right after gold clip, which is going to be the first thing in my chain. The second place I may put it is right before my final limiter. And the third place, which is a little bit more interesting, is sandwiched between two final limiters. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the most basic use case of HiFAL in coordination with gold clip. I'll insert gold clip first in chain and set it so I'm doing very minimal clipping and using a bit of gold processing and alchemy processing. Let's look into it.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord. Her skin, it gleams. Her aura sings just like a shouted chorus. Some things you just can't ignore.
Okay, so in this situation, I have gold clips set so that the peaks are going right up to the zero, right up to the clip point, but I'm not really doing any clipping. You'll see that the maximum signal is about -0.2. However, what I'm doing is adding about a dB of gold and about 0.7 of a dB of alchemy processing. Those two processors are working in coordination with each other, giving a little bit of loudness, giving a little bit of sustain, and kind of giving it a nice gold touch. Let's listen to what it sounds like going on and off.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord. Her skin, it gleams. Her aura sings just like a shot.
I like to insert gold clip first in chain because of all of the gain manipulation that you can do. I can link the input and output and maintain the perceived level through the processor. I can also move the clip point down and determine how much clipping I want to do. In this situation, I have the signal going right up to 0.0. So if I wanted to do a 0.5 dB of clipping, I could now just pull this down 0.5 dB, and I would know that the maximum amount of clipping that's going to take place is a 0.5 dB of clipping. This allows me to get very precise with how I'm preparing the signal for the rest of my mastering chain. I'm not going to do a 0.5 dB of clipping in this situation. This is a really clean track and I want to keep it sounding pure and keep its integrity. Let's go back and forth and listen to what it sounds like going on and off.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord. Her skin, it gleams. Her aura sings just like a shouted chorus. Some things you just can't ignore.
This is sounding really good. You can see that I'm also using box tone to shape the top end just slightly. Let's move on and insert HiFAL second in chain, the first way that I like to use HiFAL. So in this situation, what I'm gonna do is use HiFAL to kind of add sustain and control the high end. In this record, the vocal is really dynamic. It's jumping out over the mix. So I want to set HiFAL so that it's controlling the vocal and making it sit inside the music without it really jumping out over the mix. Let's take a listen.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord. Her skin, it gleams. Her aura sings just like a shouted chorus. Some things you just can't ignore. I can't ignore. My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord.
That feels real good right there. Let's do an A-B and see what we're doing.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight. My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord. Her skin, it gleams. Her aura sings just like a shouted chorus. Some things you just can't ignore. I can't ignore it.
Now the next place I may put HiFAL is right before the final limiter. Final limiters are going to make things brighter, and so what I'm going to try to do is control the mid-range and control the brightness of the master so that the final limiter is acting as invisible as possible. On this setup, I have a Pulsar 8200 shelving down a little bit. I have an equilibrium taking out some resonances in the low mids and the upper mids, and then I have have the mix wave DW Fern VT7 just doing a little bit of dynamic control. Let's take a listen.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord.
This is pretty subtle control. It's just a bit of compression, a bit of EQ, but in your mastering situation, you may have any number of processors there. What's most important now is how we'll use HiFAL the second time. Now we're going to insert HiFAL right before the final limiter. Let's take a listen.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord. Her skin, it gleams. Her aura sings just like a Sade chorus. Some things you just can't ignore.
To me, what it's doing is putting the vocal into the music bed a little bit more intentionally. Some of the P's and T's and spittiness of the vocal recording kind of get contoured and smoothed out. And so the vocal kind of sounds smoky and sits inside the mix. It's subtle, but it sounds really nice. Let's listen to it again.
Girl, shake your body, show me what I wanna see. Act like it's just you and me. Gone all shots of Hennessy. Girl, shake your body, show me what I wanna see. Act like it's just you and me. Gone all shots of Hennessy.
All right, so we've put HiFAL in two different places in the mix chain. Let's do something a little bit different. What I have here now is my final limiter, and that final limiter is adding about 10 dB of gain, and it's getting it up to kind of a good master volume for this record. Now, the ceiling of this limiter is at -0.5. That means that we have a half a dB of headroom of basically empty space at the top of the master. I like to do that because when files go to conversion, if they go to AAC through Apple Music, or if they're going to Spotify, or they're going through some lossy conversion process, it's gonna rewrite the signal, and that extra bit of headroom at the top can help a lot for maintaining clarity. So I like to leave about a half a dB of headroom there. Now, what I'm gonna do is add a second limiter down the chain. And so this limiter isn't gonna add any gain at all, and it's going to have a ceiling of about -0.1. So we have our loudness limiter at -0.5, and then we have this catch limiter after it at -0.1. That means we have 0.4 of a dB of a window where we can kind of play with the dynamics of the music in that space, right? We're gonna do that with HiFAL and maybe some wideners. If I go back to my loudness limiter, you'll see I have like a little bit of a widener here. That's gonna pull out the mid-range and make it a little bit louder, but that second limiter is gonna be there to catch it. Now, if I put in HiFAL in between there, because this is already a limited mix, what HiFAL is gonna do is control the top end. So when we make things louder with a limiter, we often make them a little bit brighter. And that's just because of the way that limiters work. What a limiter is doing is responding to the loudest signal in the mix. And that's generally the low end, right? So the combination of the kick and the bass is gonna make the limiter react. So when you have kick and bass hitting, the limiter is gonna do gain reduction. And then when that kick and bass goes away, it's gonna release and it's gonna swell the mid-range or the top end back up. Now that also can make things feel brighter. And what we can do is use HiFAL to control that push and pull of the upper mids and that push and pull of the top end. Let's take a listen to putting HiFAL in between the loudness limiter and the catch limiter and see what it does to maintain the control of the top end.
Girl, shake your body, show me what I wanna see. Act like it's just you and me. Gone all shots of Hennessy. Girl, shake your body, show me what I wanna see. Act like it's just you and me. Gone all shots of Hennessy. You got me wild and acting like I never do. Club is full but me and you. Dance like ain't no one in the room. My 80s baby, my 90s darling. We dance in the club, we kissing and hug like no one's watching. My 00 shawty, she always want party. She got grills in the teeth, but she off a little weed. She like to get naughty.
Okay, you can hear it's subtle because what's happening is it's really operating in between the bass hits. It's biting down just a little bit more to create a little bit more continuity to the upper mid-range and top end of the mix. Let's listen to this next section.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord. Her skin.
Now let's do one other thing. Let's see what happens if we use HiFAL in 2 places in the mix bus. We'll put it back on the first place and the second place, and we'll bypass them both on and off.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord.
HiFAL off.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord. Her skin, it gleams. Her aura sings just like a shouted chorus.
Overall, the vocal's feeling like even a little bit more lifted. It's a little bit more controlled, but that control is giving us the psychoacoustic impression of it being brighter and more exciting sounding. Let's now listen to what it sounds like if I turn off HiFAL and Gold Clip and just hear it without both of those processors.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord.
On.
My little diva, she stylish. She outdress anybody. Tight white dress or just a shirt and jeans. Her walk is me, my lord. Her skin.
Let's go to a different section.
Hey, oh, you got me in love. Hey, oh, you got me in love.
Off.
Hey, oh, you got me in love. Hey, oh, you got me in love. Come wine on it, baby, come wine on it. Come ride on it, ignite on it. Don't go too soon, girl, you feel like a late night in June. I don't want it in, but the time keeps flying, the clock keeps flying now. Tomorrow night I fly out. I really don't wanna say goodbye now. Baby, let's do it. Let's get lost in the music. Girl, shake your body, show me what I wanna see. Act like it's just you and me. Gone off shots of Hennessy.
Let's do one more A-B with Gold Clip and HiFAL off.
Girl, shake your body, show me what I wanna see.
And now on.
Girl, shake your body, show me what I wanna see.
Let's just use one HiFAL post loudness limiter.
Girl, shake your body, show me what I wanna see. Act like it's just you and me. Gone off shots of Hennessy.
Let's turn Gold Clip and HiFAL off.
Girl, shake your body, show me what I wanna see. Act like it's just you and me. Gone off shots of Hennessy.
I would say that what Gold Clip is doing is it's bringing sustain to the low end. It's bringing a little bit more energy and polish and forwardness overall to the mix. And then what HiFAL is doing is in the top end, it's kind of controlling the excessive spikiness, the bits and clicks that kind of poke out, and it's kind of controlling that and adding maybe a little bit more sustain to the top end. So the combination of the two makes the whole mix feel a little bit taller, a little bit stronger, and to me, a little bit more expensive sounding. That's it for now. That's HiFAL.